Welcome to the Trading Post. You're live on the air.
God said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, and he said that we are to fear him and not man. For a long time now, I have listened to people complain and saying that they're taking away our freedom, they're spending too much, and wham, poor us. You Americans don't deserve freedom. You deserve to be enslaved. I've yet to see any earth-shaking protests. All you do is sit down and say, I'm going to call my congressman. Like that's going to do any good. It hasn't done anything for the last 100 years. You can't get 200 people to protest here in this country. Yet 100,000 Mexicans run through your streets, angry at you, saying they have the right to live and work in America, legal or not. 51% of Americans say that it is necessary to give up some civil liberties in order to make the country safe from terrorism. You are willing to give up freedoms in order to be safer from terrorism? The terrorists live in Washington, D.C. How many people can tell you the scores of a major sporting event, yet can't tell you who the head of the Federal Reserve is? You leave it up to your preacher to tell you what is in the Bible. Instead of living a life of spiritual, mental, and physical health, you wait till you're sick so you can go to the Church of Medicine and have your God doctor heal you. You deserve to lose your home to the bank. You deserve to lose the freedom of speech, and you deserve to lose your guns. You're irresponsible. I don't want irresponsible people having guns. That scares me. You've abdicated your responsibility to the rich and powerful. You're not free. Freedom isn't free. You use that in context with the military going into other countries. Do you actually think that the military going into Afghanistan, Iraq, Saudi Arabia is to protect your freedom of speech or your right to keep and bear arms and to keep you free? It isn't. It's so the rich and powerful can take over other countries' wealth and use it in slavery in your own country. You don't deserve your freedom, and so you deserve to lose them, and you deserve to lose your country. On April 15th, I watched Tea Partiers across the country wearing their little patriot ensembles and waving their little flags on the courthouse steps in protest of taxes. Yet when you laughed, you ran to the post office to send in your voluntary tax contribution. You don't get angry at unjust illegal activities by your abusive government. You're scared and living in fear. You are irresponsible and deserve to lose your freedom. If you don't want them to spend, don't spend.
Still there?
I am.
That was very powerful.
Very good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know, in this context, I had a real good friend say to me, you know, they had a mother who was drunk.
Wow.
They had a mother who was a drunkard. And she didn't give, you know, the way to solve the problem was to not give her more alcohol. You don't want to become an enabler of a drunkard. We've got a government that doesn't know how to be responsible with a checkbook, and yet we continue to send them money and say it's okay. What's the difference between enabling a drunkard with a bottle of alcohol and enabling a government by continuing to provide them with funds to enslave us? We give our consent to the very government that is attempting to enslave us by sending them more money to facilitate their programs that will ultimately enslave.